back with Nikki, CEO and founder of Good Thing Worldwide. And hey, y'all, I've been crowned as a good thing.
Yes, honey.
And Nikki's about to take us in. So, Nikki, how did Good Thing come about?
It's a really, really funny story behind this.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, of course, in the years of teenage, you find yourself into, liking boys. So as I gotten older, I would say this, of dating, the dating realm of it. I would say, okay, he's messing up a good thing. He ain't acting right. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He's messing up for a good thing. So I was playing with it, like the good thing, not knowing that it was in the Bible at that moment. Not knowing, and it was just a playful thing. You realize, with guys that you date that, it's, you come to find out that they're not for you, but then you try to figure out, okay, who is supposed to be for me. So it's like I would play with it a lot, and then I would just be like, okay, no, he ain't worth for this good thing time. So I didn't know it was in the Bible. Funny thing is that as I grown up to becoming a woman and realizing that I knew that I value myself more than, that I had to do. And it was to the point where it was crazy because I used to didn't deal with females. So it's crazy how all of this came about with, wanting to pour back and give back and encourage women, in general, because it was always a thing with females. You're dealing with estrogen, you're dealing with women that's intimidated by others, jealousy, envy, and, I would come across women that, you come in a room and they would stare you down and you like, hey, how you doing? Hey, speak, what's up? And they staring you down and they can have more than you. Have it got it going on and you going through hell, but they got it going on, but you can't speak, you can't be generous, so those were the things that I was doing. So I always pretty much hung with boys, guys a lot. So it was just this thing, this vision that God turned me around and placed my feet to pursue. It blew me away because I was like, okay, I'm not going to feed into it. But it was something that I wanted to take with that. As I was playing with the good thing and as growing up, I was like, okay, I want to do something with this. What can I do? And then that's when 2019, 2018, it just started to put it together like, okay, it's in the scripture, Proverbs 18:22.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, how can I apply this to a women's movement and women's empowerment, letting women know that what you go through, I've been through when it comes to men, rejection or just not wanting to be involved and you just, just single because, you get tired of being single at times. So I just, I wanted to venture out. And that's when this came about. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a movement with this. I'm going to make this a brand. I'm going to make it a lifestyle. So the mission with that was the Good Thing Worldwide is to encourage and to inspire women all across the world that I come in contact with, letting them know they are a Proverbs woman.
Yes.
And Proverbs, it speaks the whole breakdown of what it is to take to be this
good thing.
So.
And guess what? Good Thing came to the Bahamas first.
What?
Oh my God! Shout out to the Bahamians.
Yes.
She brought it here
Thank
all
you,
the way from Detroit.
Thank you, Key.
We were crowned Good Things.
Thank
Oh
you.
my God!
It's a blessing.
I feel so blessed. So in this movement, are you going to be dealing with women that dealt with, drug use,
yes.
Abuse,
I'm
whatever it
reaching
is?
outside of the four walls. So you think about it because this is a biblical, matter.
Yes.
But then I'm like, it still has to apply to the world.
Yes.
And how can I get women to know that, look, I'm the same. I've been through what you've been through. Yes. I've been through, the hurt, the scars, the mental breakdowns when it takes to just being a woman overall and what we have to go through in general. Not just because it's related to a guy or, any of that sort, because we are independent women before we are married.
Yes.
And to have that independency and to carry it, you have to carry it with grace. You have to carry it with so much favor to where it's like, you didn't know that I just got finished crying 10 minutes ago. Like, it's just that glow that God gives us. And I just want to embrace them and let them know, like, look, I done been through it. Yes. I done been through, with infidelity. I done been through the mental state, of just mental abuse and just all of the things that we come across. And I wanted to just some way, somehow, as God is, putting the pieces together and creating me and molding me into being and to coming out my comfort zone and talking like such as a platform like this,
right
letting
here.
you know, like, look, girl, you are a good thing,
And then
no matter.
the good thing also have a fitness attire attached to it as well.
Yes, Keith.
Tell us about that, because you were telling me about your fitness journey and
Yes,
losing the pounds, and I know it has a lot to do with self-esteem too. So I know that it's going to really empower a lot of women. So what are you doing on the fitness side of things?
Well, so I was weighing 260, and it dawned on me because of the fact that I've always was like the type to want to work out, but I never had the results. So it just got to the point where I got tired of being sluggish. I had to change my eating habits. I don't drink pop or juice. I just drink water. So I had to flush things out of me that even with, from the past that I've dealt with liquor and, all of those things. And just to think about it, I used to drink beer too.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Beer.
Coronas with the lemon. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh,
you put the lemon in with the hopes of cutting something.
Yes.
No, it cuts nothing.
So all of that, it just had to dawn on me like, okay, Nick, you got to change. And then, of course, with diabetes running on both sides of my family. My grandmother, she had leg amputated. And then my grandmother on the other side, she was dealing with dialysis. So I had to change up that, whole dynamic of, just being wealthy and healthy. And with the GT thing, is just letting people know, like, no matter what you're dealing with, you still have to be active.
Yes.
And doing stuff for Christ, doing the journey works for God. You got to still be on the move and can't be sluggish and tired. So I had to change it up, and I had to flip the script, and I lost 90 pounds. So that was just off of just the mental state that I was in, of knowing that I have to change. And then, of course, with the image, I wanted to look different. I wanted to just, explore other things than just being the Nikki that I was in the past, So the GT Fit is something that I'm pushing through as far as with the line, the fitness line, and just to encourage men and women when they're wearing a good thing. Like, even if you look in the mirror and you're not the size that you want to be when you're in the gym and you're working out and you're like, God, what is, like, you still a good thing.
Yes,
you still look good. No matter
are.
how long it takes, you still take those steps and knowing that it's gonna take time, but you just gotta pursue it and keep going. And that was my thing. I wasn't gonna stop, and I still go to this day, like 3-4 days out the week. It used to be 5. Let's just say I do 3 now, but I'm gonna take it back to 5 days a week.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's a beautiful feeling.
I know. And what has it reached? It's been reaching people.
It's reaching people. I get so many DMs, texts like, Nikki, you inspire me still to this day. And with me, I'm still like on the other side. So my music, my playlist is lit. It's got a little hip hop, got a little jazz, a mixture, because I have to have that to balance me. It's so much that you have to keep your routine going. So that was, those are the things, like, people be like, oh my God, you are doing it. You look so good. What is your routine? And, so down the line, I'm going to do something to where, it's an event where we, kind of give the story, but then kind of give them the understanding of what it takes to continue it. Because it's one thing to start it, but then it's to continue
the
it.
consistency,
because it's been 3 years now since I've been,
Yes.
and I maintain my weight.
Yes.
So that's why I'm just like, I'm so good for full force on this.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look amazing. And so I noticed that you hosted an event with Tiara.
Yes,
Tell
Faith
us a
Food
little
and
bit
Fitness.
about Faith Food
Oh
and
my
Fitness.
God, that was life changing. It was life changing because, for one, my sister, she had to see the vision that I have, and to pull it out of me. That takes a lot, because I'm very stubborn, very obstinate. So it's like, okay, all right, I'll do it. But then it's like, okay, I don't want to do it. But she pulled me. She like, look, let's do this event. I see your vision. I see where you want it to go. And till this day, we had our first very, very good turnout at Faith Food and Fitness in Detroit, and we're going to take it across the globe.
Wow, I love it. So what does Faith Food and Fitness, are you talking about food? Because I know Tiara loves to cook.
Yes, of
and then
course.
She's into the fitness thing
it's
too.
involved in the setting of it. So it's like you have the faith where we talk and encourage women. We, kind of give the word of what to expect and how to grace your presence when you're in the midst of dealing with what you're dealing with in life, and how important faith is. To have faith and to maintain it, because sometimes we give up. We like, okay, I don't want to, but you got to know to push forth on your faith and knowing that no matter what, you're going to make it happen. And then, of course, when you think about faith, food, and fitness, those are the three components that you need in life to survive. You need food.
Yes.
You got to have food. And it's, even if it's spiritually being fed by the word, we got to have our food, And then as far as fitness, this is the important thing, to keep your heart rate going, to keep that, to keep the momentum of just being healthy. Those are the main components. So those three things, when she came up with that, I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm so glad to be a part of this. And so we have fitness, to where we do our thing and kind of make it fun. And, based on the age group, we do a little sexy, a little something, and then a little mixture just for the different age groups to be comfortable. Of course. And then, with the food we have, like with the brunch, the setting we did was brunch. So it's like the brunch foods, the waffles, and the whole nine of just being in a brunch setting. So it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, and we want to take this beyond, and it's just to let women in general knowing that faith is serious.
Yes.
Your faith, when you think of my hope is built, my faith, my peace is built on nothing less. You know. But it's just for him, if it wasn't for him to give us that, knowing that we have to have faith.
And what I like about your movement is that, a lot of people today is just, not hitting it, because I believe in enhancement. I believe it's okay if you want to fix something.
Yes.
But that's not the answer.
Right.
The answer is still what you're consuming.
Yes.
Your belief and working out.
Yes.
Just speak a little bit about that, because, that has pushed a lot of people away from healthy choices and wanting to work out. It's like a quick fix.
Yeah.
But it's really not, it's not good, because you can be unhealthy and fix something.
Right.
You feel me?
Yes.
I mean, speak a little bit about that, because, you realize that that's probably going to be the other side
yes,
of your ministry. That's going to be like, people are going to be like, I don't need to, because I could just get it fixed from the doctor. But it has to be something where if you get it fixed, still come over, because you need to maintain what you fix. Just speak on that.
Well, that's funny, because I've had a little procedure, and I wanted to make this as a new enhancement, but then also in mentally and physically.
Yes.
Because you think about it, when you think about just your weight overall, you like, it's a mental thing, and then you go into depression, you eating, and then you eating this and that. So I wanted it to be something to where it's like, look, you do whatever you do, no matter what you do, just try to stick with the consistency of it.
Yes.
And maintaining, and knowing that whatever you get done or whatever you do, you still have to.
Yes.
You still
because I believe in that now. I believe in fixing. If you got to fix something, they're there to fix it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But maintenance.
Yes.
Maintenance.
The maintenance is the key, and that's
they go, they fix it, then you're still living unhealthy.
You can't do all of that and then go back and say, I want to eat a cheeseburger. Oh, wow. It has to be switched, I'm not judging, but you just have to,
we're not judging. But
it's just like you just some things you just want to say. I want to have some clean food. Some clean. It's a cleansing spiritually. It's a cleansing naturally, physically, emotionally. Because I'm energetic. Like I've never been this energetic in my life. Like just as growing up and being, because of being on the road is hard. Just traveling along is hard, and it's hard to stick with a routine or
meal planning.
How they go. Yes, like it's just it's unbearable. So I try to go with it, and knowing that God, He still kind of like guides me in that way of knowing like, okay, look, you got to get it, stick with it. You've been doing good. You're inspiring people. If this is what you want to do, let's do it.
So, I love it.
Thank you, Kim.
And Nikki also brought on set a shirt.
That's the definition of
the definition of a good thing.
Because I have two. Now I have two of the versions of good thing. Now this good thing, she's the more, sophisticated, conservative. Just the whole demeanor of that woman of God. Okay, and then I have good thing, which is the THANG. that is the girl that she has her swag. She's edgy, sexy,
She's
but then
thangin'.
she still got, still going on with the relationship with God. But then, she still has her swag too. So it's like it's two different sides of it when you think of good thing.
I gotta ask the team which one is for me.
That's you.
I'm a good thing.
That's you, and then you're the other one too, because
I'm
you're youthful too. It's more so. Yes.
Thank you.
You're both of them. I'm gonna give you the other shirt too. I'm gonna send it.
I love it.
Yes.
Look at this. I'm the first to get a good thing.
Yes, my behavior.
Oh my God. Yeah. So Nikki, tell us before we wrap up, how can people get in touch with Good Thing? Is there a website?
Yes,
I have a website. Instagram page.
It's called she'sagt.com. And then on Instagram, it's Good Thing Worldwide.
Mm.
So it's those two, and then of course, I'm working on the other social medias, but
it's okay.
Yeah, but those are the ones y'all can reach. Is the website is the she'sagt.com.
Yes. Before I let you give us a closeout, I just want to say a special thank you to Tiara, honestly. For introducing us and bringing you here and driving. Everyone needs that one person that's gonna say, "Go girl, I got you," and go get it. How's that been? That relationship? How's that? Isn't that fulfilling?
It is. You about to make me cry.
It's okay.
It is, because just to see where we both come from, and I have this thing where it's a saying, and I'm gonna make it known, the patent it. But we be the best of both worlds.
Yes.
When you look at it, we come from the best of both worlds, and in the world that we were in, it was our dark side, but then we still was the light.
Yes.
It was like
in the midst of the dark.
It was the light. Like it's crazy, because I would come across her peers at that time in that field, and I would just like, hey girl, how you doing? And just send something like, oh, let me pray for her right quick. Let me just encourage, because she dealing with some guy or something. So, and it's crazy how we were always connected. We was always around each other. But then it's like this right here, for her to see my vision and to manifest and to invest, because she has invested in it.
God.
And so that's stuff I don't take for granted. And I don't have a lot of friends. So it's like when she talk about buying friends, I was like that too. Just wanting to have somebody to be cool with, because at that time I couldn't really trust people because of, I want to be with you because you got the famous mama,
right.
And it's always motives behind it, but you just don't know who you wind up coming to connection with. And just to see her and where she's at right now, it's inspiring me. It's inspiring me. And I joked to her, like, I think earlier she was saying, like, mentor. I'm like, girl, you my mentor. Don't take that out.
That's
Put
right.
That in there.
That's right.
Put that in there and claim that, because you done mentored me. And it's funny because I'm older, so it's like the roles really reversed. She puts me in my place, and then it's that, and I put her in her place, but we both go at it like, okay, look, we gonna do this, and that's that.
Wow.
Don't give up. Just keep moving.
Amazing.
Keep moving.
Amazing. I love it. I love the relationship. I've watched it over the few days that you've been here, and I see it. And everyone needs, like I say, that. Y'all G things, man. Y'all got it going on.
Yes, GT.
I never close out unless oh my God. Nikki, I'm full. We can talk all day. We're not... We're having a moment. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But, yes, we're excited. But tell me, you've been here to the Bahamas before.
Yeah, but not on this magnitude.
But not on this magnitude.
No.
How has this been for you?
This was refreshing, renewing. This experience has taken me all the way out of my comfort zone. Okay. So, and I just thank you. Thank you for pulling me out.
To God be all.
The further out, because it took for Tiara, but it took like you,
Tiara,
and then this platform. Oh my God. My very first, Key. My very first.
And you're on a platform. Faith. Your faith. It's amazing. I give God all the glory, like I say, for this divine connection and what God is about to do in your life. And, this is what I love most about this. A lot of times, yes, we thank you. We hide behind, who our parents are, or we hide behind a brand, but it's so good to know you. Nikki and not labeled as the Clark sisters.
And that's why
or
oh my God, Key, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's why I'm so glad that God is really setting me up, even with this platform, because I want to, even the, all the other things that I have going on,
Yes.
I don't want to be labeled that.
Yes.
This is, I'm Nikki, I'm Nikkia. I'm not Dorinda's daughter, I'm not the Clark sister, so it's like, it had to be a separation, and I just appreciate you letting me.
You're Nikki. You're the G thing.
The G thing.
Before we close, though, there's a amazing episode, a show that's going to be coming out. We can't close without talking about that.
Okay.
On BET, correct?
It's on WeTV.
WeTV. I got you.
Yes.
I got you. And the name of it is
Grown in Gospel.
Grown in Gospel. I
Yes.
saw a snippet of it.
Yes.
And it's okay to be sexy.
It's okay to be sexy for
Tell us
Jesus.
about that show and what we can expect.
It's a lot going on. First thing, it's called Grown in Gospel. It's not called Preachers of Gospel. It's not called. We are kids that was raised by legends in the singing, the music industry, and then of course PKs. So we all come together and just pretty much just telling our story of where we are today, and outside of being the so-and-so kids, or then the PKs, so it's a lot that y'all gonna have to see. It's interesting.
I'll be watching because my girl Nikki is on that. I'll be watching that. And when can we expect the premiere?
It will be in March. I can't give a date, but it'll be in March. So just look for it.
Just look for it.
Just look on WeTV and just start looking for that, the date and the time.
I'll be doing that. And guess what? I sat with Nikki.
I love you.
My God, Nikki. I never end the show without allowing people to close out and give us a word. Whatever the Lord is laying on your heart, just share it with us.
Well, I want to say, never give up. Always know that God is by your side, even in the midst of the storm. Even when you think that he's not there, never get up, because he's always willing to do something. He's always setting you up for greatness. So just know to always keep him first and to keep your relationship with him.
Amen. How do you feel?
I feel so good.
Oh, you feel so good? Guess what?
Are we still?
We're on. That's okay.
I feel so good.
I want to end this show by doing something very special for you.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wait. It's coming. Something very, very special.
Okay, Kitty. Thank you.
And I know that you celebrated a special time. It was your birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Here's a special treat from me to you.
What? How y'all doing it?
It's okay. It's your time.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let it play. Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap with Nikkia Cole Beach. Happy birthday. That's how much God loves you.
It is our prayer that you are blessed by this episode. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell to receive notifications of new uploads. God bless.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nikki, and I had the chance to be a part of Faith Talk with my girl, Akriba, and this experience was phenomenal, life-changing, inspiring. And most of all, what I want to say to Akriba, thank you so much for taking out your time to invite me on this platform. The best is yet to come, girl. The best is yet to come, and I'm so excited for your future and what Faith Talk has to offer. Thank you. It's the best thing.
Do you have a life story to share that you know only God could have brought you out? One that can change someone's life for the better. Become a guest on Faith Talk by emailing faithtalklive7@gmail.com or send a direct message on Instagram at faith_talk_. We look forward to hearing from you.